Today is Tuesday, February 22nd. Welcome to another video morning announcement. I'm Jenna Lewis.
And I'm Sarah Park. Today we will take an inside look at our winter sports here at Wayne Hills.
Starting off, girls swimming had a great season. They went 10-1, making it to the semifinals of states. Here's junior Trisha Valles with a season wrap-up.
Our team, I would say, was pretty successful in counties. We got in second place, and I don't think we've gotten in second place since about 5 years ago, and we really pulled through, and we beat Valley, so I would call that a success. There's a lot, but I would say the top three are Rebecca Sufi, Callie Ng, and maybe Alexis Gentile are the top three. Biggest highlights, obviously beating Valley, especially since they have pretty good swimmers that have been like the U.S. Open, so that's very exciting. Beating Pascack Valley, I think we have a very well-rounded team, so we only won one race, but we still beat we beat Pascack, so I think that was pretty exciting. And then counties, and then getting second at leagues as well was really exciting. So we're still being safe, wearing our masks and stuff, but obviously we can swim with the boys. Last year we could only have meets with the girls, and we couldn't really see the boys or practice with them. And then so this year, since some people are vaccinated, if one person were to get COVID, we wouldn't have to shut down the whole team, so I think that's pretty good.
Girls basketball is also having a successful season so far. They are 16-4 and they're still going strong. Let's send it over to senior Jenna Lewis with an update.
This year's season is definitely different from last year's COVID season. Last year we had fat heads of all the people that we wanted in the stands, and this year we actually have the physical fans in the stands. We didn't have a capacity on who wanted to come, so far it's been really fun to see everyone back watching us. Definitely our record in general is one of the biggest highlights. We're as of now, February 10th, we're 14-3. We've beaten some really high-level teams like West Morris and Northern Highlands, and I think we can keep that high record up. Definitely our captain, Sarah Park. She's really stepped up as a leader and just as a great player in general. Against one of our biggest games, West Morris, she scored the basket to put us into overtime, and we ended up winning that game, so I think all that is very important. As of today, February 10th, I think we're looking really positive for counties and states. We have our first county game on Saturday against Lakeland, and I think we have a good chance in winning that and going farther. Hopefully, I think we can get a county title, definitely make it far in states. So yeah, I'm hopeful and excited. Girls fencing has had an incredible season with a record of 7-3. Let's hear from senior Arwa Adawi and her view on this season.
There's a lot more people on the team, and there's a lot more activity going on. There's a lot more meets. Even though we lost against Teaneck, it was still great meet, and we did our very best, and it was a lot of fun. Our best player so far in this year, and for the past 4 years, is Bella Hatzeglu, and then Joy Lee. We're looking really good, actually. Counties are on Saturday, and I think we're going to do really well.
So far, Competition Cheer is having an undefeated season and is still going strong at all of their competitions. Here is senior Juliana Jaffe with a season update.
Well, last year we had all virtual competitions, so we had to film a video and then send it into the competition. This year we have all in-person competitions, so we get to go and actually do it in front of judges. So far, we're undefeated. Hopefully, we're undefeated the whole season. Yeah. It's a team effort. I think everyone has to do their own part in order for everything to work. So everyone's equally as important. We're going to states soon, and we actually got a bid to go to Florida for nationals, so we'll be going there in March.
Girls varsity and boys varsity ski teams had successful seasons, both qualifying for states. The boys team finished with the 7th best winning percentage in the state. Here's Drew Oppenheim with an update.
This season isn't that much different from last year because I guess the only difference is last year we only raced on 2 mountains, but this year we race on 3. The biggest highlights have been the boys team making it to states and Ryan Brim making it to Race of Champions, which means he was top 40% of all the racers. For boys varsity, it's Ryan Brim, Camilo Sanchez, Alex Ferreira, and for the girls team, it's Sienna Verano, Maddie Allegri, and Angel Casaleggio. The boys team is definitely going to make states, but as of today, February 10th, it's probably 50-50 for the girls team because it'll be determined on Saturday in the next race.
The dance team has had a great first season. With new strong dancers, they have proven that new doesn't mean weak. Here's senior Emma Voss with an update.
Our biggest accomplishment, I think, is just performing at all of the basketball games because we were supposed to have a competition and it got canceled because of COVID. So we kind of lost that opportunity to compete. But yeah, it's just been practicing together and performing at all the games. Our key players, I mean, we're kind of all the same, but our president is Mia Rivera. Our team is looking good. Our season is almost over. As of today, we have 2 games left. So it's unfortunate that we couldn't compete this season, but hopefully all the other girls have opportunities to compete next year.
The girls bowling team had a very successful season with a record of 12-1. Let's hear about the season from senior Emily Brown.
For counties, we placed second after a really close finish. And for states, we were up against really tough competition, but we fought to the very end. Our biggest highlights is we won our division and we won 11 straight matches in a row. This year we were very close as a team, and this year we're just very loud and just very high in spirits. Well, everyone on our team is cherished, but we have 3 top bowlers, and those bowlers are Emily Brown, Abby Cohen, and Erica Cusetti.
The Winter Guard season has just started, and it seems like a victorious season ahead of them. Let's send it over to Captain Jessica Smith to see what she has to say.
Well, last year we had to record videos and we were sending them to the judges. We never really got scored or anything, but this year we actually get to compete in front of an audience, so it's really nice and exhilarating. Definitely our preview show at West Milford. It was about 2 weeks ago, and we got to perform with 14 other guards, and it was very supportive. Our coaches put this together from scratch, and everyone brings their own elements into guard. I wouldn't be able to do it without any of them. We had our first competition Saturday. We scored 4th out of 7th. Scores aren't really being managed yet. We'll have to see in the future.
Stay tuned for our next morning announcement covering the second half of the winter sports.
Got a suggestion on what should be on the next VMA? DM us on Instagram or Twitter at Wayne Hills TV. I'm Sarah Park.
And I'm Jenna Lewis, and you just watched the video morning announcements.